Yes, you're still watching Wide Awake this beautiful morning, and it is 9:19 a.m. here, right here on Doxa TV. And thank you so much for still being tuned in. This is Dickens Ssali together with Birungi Stella, and we take you all the way up to the hour of 10 a.m. So today it's a fun Friday, and we had a film producer who was just here a few minutes ago, but right now we are with a multi-award recording artist. He's a man of God who has been speaking to you through his music ministry for over 20 years. Yes, I think maybe for over 20 years. Okay, because he recorded his first track, his first song in 2003. I hope I'm not. I'm sure of the year 2003. That is "Shiny Money." So that was, I think, his first song. That was in 2003. Some of you were not yet born, and we are really happy as the gospel world in the country and all over the world to here on Doxa TV to have Minister Kupi Bly. You are most welcome, man of God.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much for coming and
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
To speak to the nation.
Amen, amen. Of course, I can research.
Yes. Teteri atabaji Kupi Bly, the shiny money.
Shiny money.
Actually, tutandikire kukoro oluyimba. And tutandikire who is Kupi Bly? Who is Kupi Bly? Someone out there would want to know who Kupi Bly is.
Well, that's a hard question. But yeah, I'm Kupi Bly. A father, a husband, team leader, team by Uganda, church dala. Those are behavior in summary. In summary, I think that's it.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay. Then that's amazing. Now, yeah, Kachi, I think that brings us to the next question. Kupi Bly, is it like the real name that Abantu, or it's just like a stage name, or it is like? Okay, how did you get to Kupi Bly?
So Kupi Bly is my stage name, or I would say my testimony.
Yes.
It means miraculous chance or miraculous favor. My real names are Kusasra Emmanuel Edwin Selwanga Katiolaba. There is no way we could be saying all those names, names on stage or on TV. So yeah, we made it easy by Kupi Bly.
Yes, yeah, that's really amazing. You know, that's true, because someone will be like, "Hey, Kusasira Selwanga." Be like, you need to get a name that is really, really catchy. That's amazing.
Thank
you. You also I wanted to ask you also, family. You have a beautiful family that I mean. Everyone else, you free, because you know some people, I realize some people out there in the people who are in your league, about saying about you take our families away, and some of them tell me bagamba, is that face? There's a kabera muchi, there's a kabera you limelight. Na ye, you are always free to share your family with the world. So how is your family? How is your beautiful wife and children?
Family is good. My wife is good. Just dropped them off at school, of course. So I bless the Lord for family. I think it ends up taking the biggest priority.
Amen.
And I bless the Lord for the grace He has given me to share in their life as well.
Wow.
So I bless the Lord for my wife. She is the best wife ever.
Oh wow.
Best mother ever.
Wow.
So yeah, I bless the Lord for the family. Yeah,
how many children?
Three. So far.
So far 3.
Yeah.
Oh, sending shout outs to Kupi Bly's children. The names are
Zabu, Sinza, and Dembe.
Wow, powerful and beautiful, beautiful names. Yeah. So right now, just to go real quick, from 2003, Shiny Money. How was your experience recording your track? Because I know that time things were a little bit different, and I know studios are not really as many like as of now. To see that anywhere you go, you can find a studio around Machindi and you'll do a song. How was your experience in 2003 recording, and what preempted you to be like, let me go and record this song?
So first of all, I don't know if I usually do it, but I have to give credit to excuse me.
Bless you.
I have to give credit to she's Pastor Mwanguzi now. She wasn't a pastor then. She was a church member. And when my parents had moved to the UK, and I used to sneak out to want to go to studio and record. Remember, when people hear I recorded my first song in 2003, they also need to remember I was in S1.
Yes.
So
yes.
I really got into wanting to record during P7 VAC, so I did a few. So my first song came out in S1. That was at Dream Studios. And
Pademan.
Yes. Yeah. Not Pademan. Pademan was then a new producer. There was a guy called Rocky.
Yes.
And Washington.
Yeah, Washington. Yes.
Pademan did a few of my other songs later at Dream.
Yes.
But the first ones were Rocky and Washington. And Tony Halls as well.
Yeah.
So I wanted to record, but remember the story, I was trying to do it all underground, making sure my parents don't know because, again, of my upbringing.
Yes.
And so I had to save money from, I used to sell clothes at school.
Oh,
My
wow.
parents would send me money and I would send me clothes. I sell the clothes, save money and sneak out to go record. So why I said I wanted to give credit to Pastor Mwanguzi, she's the one who took me to Dream Studios.
Yes.
Otherwise, if it was not for her, I don't think they would have allowed me there. I was still a young kid. So I think I was the youngest to ever record there by then.
Senior 1.
Yes.
Wow.
So I started P7 VAC. So the song came out in Senior 1. But I had a good experience. Credits to Eddie Away. Of course, the hustles were there. Or producers look at you like you are just wasting their time. Now you once the boss say it's sebo. Akaimba ko mwana. Yeah. So it was a very good eye-opening experience.
Yeah.
It was a big hustle. Sometimes I would sneak out, go to studio, and then the producer said, "Oh, we shall work on you at about 5."
Yeah.
And a big artist walks in. Of course, they kick you out.
They kick you out
until that artist is done.
Bonye.
You end up having to sleep at studio. Now you have to figure out a way how to communicate.
You used to spend nights at the studio?
Yes, because when I used to go to studio, I used to have just transport enough to and fro.
To and fro, and you couldn't go back and be like, let me come back later and record.
So once you go there,
yes,
you're like, I'm not leaving
until it's done.
People who know studios back in the days, it was like a big hassle. It would be like a full line.
Wow.
So a producer would be there, call the next one online. Next one come in. Once another one comes in. So you had to be there. You're cleaning the studio, making sure the producer knows you are there. Producer, do you need a drink?
Yeah.
So but it was a good experience. I think I bless the Lord that I got introduced that early.
So was it, how many studios were there by then?
Not very many studios. Dream Studios was definitely the
biggest by then?
Yes.
So it was owned by Washington by then?
No, it was owned by Eddie Away.
Oh, Eddie Away. That is this, okay,
yeah. Firebase.
Yeah, Firebase.
So that was another hassle why I had to hide because I didn't want my parents to know. I'm recording from Firebase.
Recording from Firebase will be like, how comes? Because so now your parents had that background, that Christianity background all the way.
Yes.
So that's why you had to hide.
Yes.
So they had to make sure that you be in church all the way through.
Yeah, because first of all, they knew I liked music, but they didn't know I liked it to that extent.
Yes.
Plus, I was coming from a very humble background. People who know back in the days, parents never used to value that.
Yes.
So every parent wants their kids to become a doctor, an engineer, a lawyer, white collar job. So nobody wanted to know, oh, my kid is doing music. And that would be easy if you are getting perfect marks at school.
Yes.
Every time you come back with the bad marks, they would refer to the music. So that's why I kept it a secret from them for almost 4 years. They got to find out in about S4 vacation when I did my first music video.
Wow.
So, yes. But I bless the Lord for the whole experience again.
For 4 years you were undercover and they had to, did they see the music video on TV for the first time?
The music video got passed around from uncles to uncles, then it got to him.
Right.
And then I remember that he felt really bad that I had kept my dad, that I had kept that part of my life secret from him.
So did he like punish you, or he was very happy, was glad that you have reached that milestone, or he was go down?
Nah. Like I said, they were not here. If they had been in Uganda, I would never have been able to.
Oh, you were yes, yeah, okay. Yeah,
so they were abroad.
They were abroad.
I used to do. I grew up mostly in boarding schools.
Yes.
So holidays, that's when I would record.
Oh yeah.
So it was easier to
do it.
To do it. I had we were staying with an auntie of mine called Aunt Sarah. So Aunt Sarah used to be my kind of like cover.
Yes. Oh so, yeah.
My parents were away. My dad was away for almost 11 years.
Oh wow.
But he was a very present father even when he was away for those years.
Oh yes.
So he used to make sure he calls every night. But when he calls, let me talk to Edwin, you are not there. So you had to make sure you cook up some story with auntie. If he calls, you say you have sent me to the shop.
Yes.
And then again, like I said, then those hustles come in. You have planned, I will go to studio from 3 to 5. Yes. I will be back. Then you get to studio and the whole mess up I've told you, big artists are there, and then they keep pushing you, then you have to sleep over.
And
yeah, so it was.
So your aunt was okay for you to sleep over in the
No, of course she wasn't, because my dad would not.
Your dad would
go out there without talking to us. So she would have to come up with excuses and
that time until she was fed up. She was tired also.
I didn't sleep over so many times, but the times I slept over were a very big hassle for her.
Oh yes.
So I had to make sure, because my dad used to talk to us. He used to make sure he calls, you talk. So I think it was his way of making sure everything is going well.
Yes.
So if he calls that, tumutumie kuduka, tanna komao, iye ngaludeyo,
So then also, now going back to that video, that first video, did it do good? Like after 4 years, did it?
Did
it do good? Like
my first video was Ghetto Love. I think it was 2 songs in one video.
2 songs in one video.
We didn't have money song. So you start the video with playing a chord of the other song, then you cross over. So it was the video. Actually, the video had Shiny Money at the beginning, and then Ghetto Love. No, it had Glorify and Ghetto Love. The song was called Glorify and Ghetto Love. 2 songs.
Glorify and Ghetto Love.
Yes.
So you had to do 2 songs in one video.
Yes.
Is that video still there?
I think clips of it are on YouTube. It's not a full video anymore, because by the time we re-uploaded it on YouTube, actually my dad is the one who gave me the CD that I re-uploaded on YouTube.
Oh yes.
And it had gotten scratched a bit, so it misses up some parts. But if you search in,
it would. There. But your parents have been supportive ever since now they came to know that now this is your way.
Yeah.
This is what you want.
Once they found out, my dad was his biggest issue was, I don't want you to drop out of school.
Yes.
Which was a legitimate fear.
Yes.
Because everybody was dropping out. Most of the musicians were uneducated back then.
Yes.
So he made me promise that he will support me if I promise him I won't drop out of school. I will continue till I finish.
Wow. So and also, by the way, still on the musical journey, because now you are among the few ministers in the country, respected ministers in the country in the gospel side, because in the gospel side, when you talk about Kopi Bla, you are one of the highly respected, you are one of the highly educated ministers. Because
I wouldn't say I'm.
Yes, you are. Because
I think right now we have doctors.
Yes, we have doctors.
We have people with PhDs, and so no, I'm not.
No,
most highly educated.
You are okay. You are. Yes, you are. When you pass the university, when you get a degree, you are highly educated.
Yes. But I'm saying at the moment.
Yes.
These days, we have less dropouts.
Less dropouts
than it used to happen then.
Yeah.
Most of the young kids are, I think, have taken up a good example from us.
Yeah.
As long as you do music. And I think the reason why people had to drop out was because back in the days, parents never used to accept, never used to understand. So they wouldn't they would think music is going to definitely distract you from academics.
school. So
and most of us coming from very humble backgrounds, like parents are sacrificing
a lot.
My mzee was on chair for all
Yeah.
those years. You think he's on chair, so you become a big musician. He's on chair, so you become a good doctor. A good lawyer, you know.
A banker, you know.
So it was understandable.
Yeah.
But now that I think right now society has changed a bit. They recognize that somebody can actually become a successful musician.
Yeah.
Not everybody has to become a doctor or a white-collar job person. So,
Yes.
So anyway, so I think we bless the Lord for that.
Yeah.
And also music now is a bit more. It's more relaxed. I think,
than it was.
It's more acceptable. So, yeah.
But then, and that brings us to the next question that now education versus talent, because right now many people right now, some of the ministers, gospel ministers who are rising up, at times they'll be like, I have the vocals, I can do the rap, I can do the rhymes, I can sing well, I don't need to be going to school, like I want to be like Kopi Bly right there, so because you are an inspiration also to very many people. So but they don't know that for you, you had to go through all that fire and had to go through the school and got your degree. So what would you advise for someone right there who says, I want to be like Kopi Bly, but then they feel like they want to take a shortcut and be like they can make it through music without school?
I think definitely in this day and age, somebody can definitely make it without school.
Okay.
Why? Because I say like music is more lucrative now. It's earning more than it used to earn back in the days. It's more accepted and all that.
Yes.
But it's always good to have an education. And now parents are not as strict as back in the days where they had like a few options for you to choose from.
Yeah.
Now you can go and study music, actually.
Yes. Yeah.
Back in the days, you studying MDD would be like the biggest disappointment to your parents. So even if you love
study
music,
MDD?
I know. So people used to call it Musiru Darada.
MDD.
But now, I think it's more accepted.
Yes.
So it's always good to get an education.
Yes.
I just bless the Lord that now parents will be more relaxed to have, if they see, oh, my kid has a talent in this and they want to take up education in that, they would support that.
Yes.
And I think that's the beauty with this generation, which was an unfortunate bit back in the days for us. So I would encourage everybody to get an education. That's for sure.
Yes.
Because even talent itself,
talent alone wouldn't be enough. You need to have that.
And more so now, like even with your talent, you need a lot of education to manage it. And
yes. Yes. That is very important. You need a lot of education to manage your talent.
Yes.
Wow. That's amazing. We are still with Kopi Bly right here on White Awake, and we are still going with him, and we shall be coming back shortly for he's going to tell us about that song of Biachele Deda, because that song has been everywhere you move, you hear about that song. And people, I was sharing with him and I told him that most of the people, all the way they knew him from a certain kind of style, but when he came and did that, it was really remarkable, and the whole nation and the whole world has received it really bigly. So let us just go for a tiny whiny short break, and we shall be back with Kopi Bly. Awake this 7th day of November 2025 right here on Doxa TV. And just to remind you that you have to download that Doxa app, whereby in every stream there is a message of glory. Doxa app, you can be able to watch every live stream of Doxa, every program on Doxa TV, on Dream TV, and listen Impact FM, and also keep up with the Alpha Digital, whereby you can be able to be updated with every program running here. And also just not to forget, we are still having the 31st Passover this December on right here on the Doxa grounds. We are still having also a lot in stock for you, so don't forget 31st December we shall be here, we shall be at the Doxa grounds, and all the team from White Awake, we shall be there. So right now we are still with the man of God, Kupi Blai, and we are still taking you, and we are still getting to know about his musical journey, getting to know him, and I know everything that he's sharing is a blessing to you right there who is watching, and you are learning, and also a music minister who is growing, who wants to be like Kupi Blai. I'm sure that you are having a pen and a paper taking notes of how he made it, how he has grown it, and how God is using him in the nation and countrywide. So Mr. Kupi Blai, so I wanted also to find out what are some of the, let me first go with challenges that you have faced as a minister during this period of, during this period in the ministry, in the journey, musical journey, that at least you have seen, basically in the musical journey, some of the challenges and how they can be curbed.
Challenges, I think, are not very different from any other person doing music.
Yes.
Be it gospel or world music.
Yeah.
The biggest challenge would be finances.
Yeah.
It's very expensive. And gospel music in Uganda hasn't been that very lucrative.
That's true.
So you end up investing a lot of money and
you don't get,
that much.
yes.
So you will realize there is a trend that most artists are really good. Like it's much easier to make those sacrifices when you're still a single guy, you know, you're hustling, you can sacrifice and say, you know what, I will eat kosher and beans.
But let me just push the song.
Yeah. But once you have a family, then things start looking a bit different, because now you have to consider your family first before.
Yeah.
So, and God has in a way created a way for us to be able to kind of move from that.
Yeah.
And we bless the Lord for that. It's definitely not as bad as it used to be back in the days.
Yeah.
Right now it's a bit more competitive, of course. Prices and everything gets higher. But also we have way more opportunities. There are way more media houses now. There are way more TVs, more radios than back in the days.
Yes.
So we bless the Lord. We bless the Lord for that. And then just personal challenges.
Yeah.
As you grow in life, there's so many challenges. I bless the Lord for my parents.
Yeah.
That's one thing I don't take for granted. I keep telling people, you know, me growing up with my parents being very present in my life, far away but very present.
Present, yes.
Helped groom me a lot more.
Yeah.
I believe if I had grown up without parent influence, I would have turned up very wrongly.
Definitely.
Yeah, but so I bless the Lord for my church. I bless the Lord for my pastors, my parents.
Yeah.
But there's so many personal challenges that come with the music. Again, like I said, because of the financial strains, people end up having to go through other ways to make shortcuts.
That's true.
You know. And then also it's sometimes you feel like you're not getting as appreciated as you think you ought to be, because you feel like you're sacrificing a lot. So that makes some people also in the end end up resenting the music.
Oh yes.
Yeah, because you feel like, you know, I'm sacrificing all this for the music, and people are not, you know, appreciating it. And people might be appreciating it, but they're not appreciating it the way you want
the
to
way
be
you want it to be appreciated. Yeah, you have a specific way, expectation that you want them to be appreciated.
So again, I bless the Lord that I started really early. I have learned from a lot of artists that went before me. I have talked to so many artists that have guided me and helped me realize. Also maybe to manage my expectations.
Yes.
And
not to over expect.
Yes. Yeah. Not to overcount on so many people.
Yeah.
Because then you end up getting disappointed, and not to expect that it's other people's obligation to help you rise.
Yes.
Nobody called you. Nobody called you from your school and told you, please, can you come join the ministry? So that's
it is you who came in and decided, let me do this.
So I think for artists, our biggest hold should be the count on God, because we believe He is the one who called us to this. So in case of any other challenge, He's the one we should hold accountable.
Yeah.
And that's why I always say, like, you know, I don't really go out of my way to do something evil.
Yes.
Make sure I have money to shoot a video. I'm like, God,
yes.
if I have been able, you've given me the provision to do the audio. I have done the audio. Because what I usually tell people, what God gave freely to us is the ability to write, and compose.
Compose.
You can do that without money.
Yeah.
So once I have done that, and I know God, now I have done what is in my power.
Yeah.
And I've put it there.
So you write your songs?
Yes.
Or you maybe have also, maybe someone also who comes in also helps.
No, I write all my songs.
Wow.
I bless the Lord for that. So then you leave it up to God. It's good. Now I need money for studio. You need to provide. Now I need money for videos. You need to provide. And truly God
has
always made a way. And you will talk to so many other artists. I remember I was talking to a friend of mine, Kajambia, who keeps saying, you know, God says, you know, you reap what you sow, not where you sow.
You reap what you sow, not where you sow.
Yes. So we invest in the music.
Yes.
And through that music, God makes a way of us. Like so many of us artists will give you testimonies of we've been blessed through other avenues that ain't music directly. Like you get blessed by other people that aren't directly through your music. And then when you look back, you realize, well, that is God providing for you,
making a way
to be able, so that you don't only look at this music. If I invested 10 million in this music video, I need to get 10 million from this music video. You get it?
Yes.
You realize, God will send somebody who will bless you with some money from nowhere, who has even never heard of you. Then you realize, oh man, that is God sending His birds to feed me.
He's sending the birds.
Yeah, so we bless the Lord for that. Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, as we are closing the show, just remind you, we are streaming live on YouTube. That is at Doxa TV Uganda. You can just send in your comments. You can like, you can comment, and you can even ask in case you want. You can ask questions, but don't forget we still have our SMS and WhatsApp number that you will be seeing on your screen. You can be able to share in any comment. You can be able to share in or any question or any remark. You can just send any the WhatsApp or SMS on that number on your screen. Just as we wind up, Minister of God, tell us about that song, Biatele Deda. How comes, like, where did it come from? You know, for us, we know, we grew up knowing Kupi Bly from a certain kind of style, you know, I mean, jamming, you know, that kind, but now you came, I mean, you know, I also, before that, we came to know that most of the artists who do raga, most of them are known to be called, because I was speaking to one of my friends, Bentrom, and most of the other raga artists. They were saying most of them are invited, even raga pastor. He was saying they feel bad that they are invited for youth gatherings, not for like normal church services, like for conferences, but mostly for youth. But now, hereby you come in with Biatele Deda, that top pastors who are 70 years, babies, old, middle, everyone. It has covered every circle. So tell us about that song. How did you come about with that song, and how did you think about changing the genre to come to that style of high praise?
So I bless the Lord for that. You have to remember, I grew up in church.
Yes.
So that comes naturally to me. I've been doing a lot of more urban music.
Yeah.
I would say because maybe that was my genre then. Those were the kind of audiences I had, and that is the kind of style I really felt very when we were growing up.
Yes.
As a youth, that was the style that was there.
Yeah, that's right.
But truly, so many of the older generation.
Yeah.
And we have to realize most of the pastors, most of the pastors are in the older generation.
Yes.
So of course, even them, they have a style of music they are more accustomed to.
Yes.
They are more used to.
Yes.
So it is fair enough that we should bless the Lord that pastors realize that though they like a certain type of music, the youth in their churches prefer a certain type of music.
That's true.
So we bless the Lord that they at least invite us or invite artists for those artists there and for the youth that who do, for the artists that do the music that fits the generation they are trying to reach out to. But for me, as for Biatelede, I've always loved to do that music.
Yes.
But I would say I did have the right people to do it.
Yes.
The live music, it's very expensive.
Yeah, that's right. Very expensive.
So I already said I will give credit. I will give credit to Brian Lubega.
Yeah.
He's the one who introduced me to most of these people.
Yeah.
And he will tell you, I've always been telling him, man, I want to.
Yes.
But I feel like also I think it takes a bit more maturity, more patience, more. It's like, again, it's more mature music.
Yeah.
And I bless the Lord that I decided and gave in. I said, you know what, I have to do this.
Wow.
And I bless the Lord. I've done so many more other songs like that, and they're going to come out.
Wow.
Soon. But that doesn't mean I've given up
on the record.
No. It's just that, you know, it's I keep telling people it's good to be versatile.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, it's good to be versatile because there will be times where you'll find yourself in an audience that don't understand what you're trying.
Yeah.
The style of music that you are more accustomed to.
Yes.
So it's good when you have Kasavu Kanyama, you have at least a song that can fit this audience and another one that can fit this audience, and I bless the Lord for that.
Wow.
I mean, people forget I did Mbutu and so many of those culture songs, you know, because again, it's you being intentional.
Yes.
And if God has given you the creativity and the ability for you to be able to do that, I would say I wouldn't advise artists to imprison themselves and lock themselves up in one genre and say, oh no, you know me, I'm this type of nah. Music is music. Even us ourselves, we do not listen, like us who love dancehall and urban music. It's not the only music we listen to. One of the music that I really want to do is Kadongo Kamu because I listen to it a lot. But I still haven't found. So don't be surprised if one day you hear me coming out with.
We can't wait to hear Multiply doing a Kadongo Kamu song because he has surprised us from nowhere, from a dancehall artist.
Yeah, but I want to give a big shout out to all the producers, Josh Wills, Sam Bisaso, Solomon, Splash, the vocalists. So like it's this music involves you work with a lot more people than you do when you're doing dancehall music. Yes. All
right, thank you so much. We are closing the show right now, and we have been with a multi-award-winning dancehall ragga. Now he has brought in a new genre. We don't know. He said he's also coming in with Kadongo.
It's called African Praise.
African Praise. So Kwegamba, he's just versatile. So you are still watching Wide Awake together here with Dickens, Ssali and Birungi Stella. And we just have to remind you that we still having the high flyer services every Wednesday with Dr. Joseph Serada. Please don't miss also the 24th Passover, which is happening this coming year on December 31st. You don't have to miss December 31st. You can you can be able to be a blessing to the 24th Passover by seeing on your screen and give with those different ways with MTN or Airtel, and I'm sure that your giving will help us prepare for the 24th Passover. Come expectant. Great miracle signs and wonders are going to be happening at the Doxa ground. This time around, you're not in Nambole or anywhere else. We are at Doxa grounds. You have been watching Wide Awake, and don't forget to always continue sending in your messages on our SMS and WhatsApp number. It has been a fun Friday. You have been watching Doxa TV. My name is Dickens, Ssali, together with Brunji Stella, with our guest here, Kupi Bly. Let's meet up tomorrow. God bless you.